What's good, casters? Plus Master here. Welcome back to Shiny Ho Ho TCG. Brandon, E, and Ryan, thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you're interested in being a Patreon as well, link will be in the description. And we'll be doing fan arts. If you are going to be joining, it's probably going to be a little bit into next month to get you those fan arts. Everything should be coming together soon for those fan arts, so I'm hoping to get those sent, if not the first, a day or two after the first. Sent those out to you guys. So that means there should be a video with the pictures. But today, since we're almost a minute in, I'm just going to be talking about this Swamp Priestess. So let's just go over it. It's a spirit, 1 per spellbook, 4 dark aura, and 50 LP. It has a spirit trait. I'll just put it up here so you guys can see it while I'm looking at it. 10 LP and for night and starry night, or stars. And then whenever a beastie, sorry, gotta, one sec. Okay, whenever a beastie enters the arena from anywhere other than the caster's chapter, generate 1 beastie zombie token with 10 LP and 10 damage attack. All beasties in the arena gain the following effect if target beastie destroyed by this page attacks. Generate 1 zombie token. Oh wow. Oh, beastie zombies. Okay. Well, that just makes me want to turn Wendigo into a zombie. I did not realize that part. If target beastie is destroyed by this page's attack, generate 1 beastie zombie token with 10 LP and 10 damage, whose type is the same as destroyed page. So, I mean, if you want to look power up red a zombie, it'll make you more zombies that way. Let's go into the power, which I thought was interesting because I'm not sure that this made it on us talking about this with Easton, made it on the Caster's Cup. But after reading this part I'm about to read with you guys, I feel like Easton might have just been like these idiots didn't even read the card. What are they talking about? You know? And I'll explain why. One sec. So, place this page in the afterlife. To use its power, you have to fatigue it, right? And then it says, place this page in the afterlife. Activate the following effect X times, where X is equal to the number of beastie zombie tokens present in the arena. Deal 20 damage to target beastie artifact or caster. So one of the main things I feel like he was just thinking we were an idiot is, I feel at least 2 to 3 of us brought up how it would be sick to lightning in a bottle this thing. Right? To just tap it and redo, like, you can just do a whole bunch of little damage. But as soon as you tap, this is a one shot. As soon as you tap it, it goes in the afterlife. So unless you're playing like a spirit deck, which I'd love to see, like Aurifacts or Terra Orbs that create a Terra but also tap for aura of any spirit type or Sasquatch type. I think I might have brought that up before. But yeah, so I was thinking that would be pretty cool. One of the main reasons why I want to show you this card is I have at least 3 different deck ideas with this card, and the first one is going to be a dark one. And I think you can already start building it if I let you know what the other 2 are, because it just makes sense. The other one that I have a deck that I'm going to be working on, I don't have all the cards yet, but I have the idea for it, and that is just a Hornet Dingbell Swamp Priestess deck kind of deal. And then there also is the, basically, I would say it's gonna be a schmoozicorn deck, but you use this thing too, and it's gonna be adjusted a little bit, so gonna be getting that schmoozicorn soon for Ryan too. That'll probably be the next one. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up some light stuff. Trying to get you guys a Ding Bell deck box opening. And we'll talk about some Cryptid Nation too. Which this is Cryptid Nation. This, Gassy, Wahila, all the Cryptid Nation things. The water one, I think it has to deal with traps. I can't remember too much, but that one also is good. So don't underestimate that. And so for those who made it this far into the 5-minute video, I just have this question. If you guys know. Because we're going to go back and look at 2 other cards now, based off of this card. And I'm going to play it today at Kingslayer. This is what I'm looking forward to playing at Kingslayer. So the thing interesting about these 2 cards, right? I guess we could read them. We'll go over them. Alright, Bat Squatch is a Beastie Squatch, 3 Dark Aura, 70 LP, 4 per spellbook, with a flying trait. Darkness, or nighttime plus 20 on his attack, and the 4th wall thing doesn't really apply because it's personal. It's like if you swam or if you pet a cat or something. You can only contract Beast Squatch if you drove a car to this game. So he's got a backstory to being able to play him. But no, he doesn't have that condition, so you can play him in any spellbook as long as this other part that's important. You may not put Bat Squatch in a spellbook that contains a beastie named Mothman. So if you're playing any dark spellbooks with Mothman, you either have to side him out or side him in and take the Bat Squatches out. And then you may put Bat Squatch in a spellbook. Oh, yeah, we already had. During your turn, you may fatigue this beastie and place it in limbo to select another beastie from your limbo with a total aura cost equal to or less than this beastie's total aura cost and put it in the arena under your control. And Bunny Man does the same thing. He's a humanoid, 5 per spellbook, 2 drop, 50 LP. He's a trap trait, and 20 from nighttime. During your turn, you may fatigue this beastie and place it in limbo to select another beastie from your limbo with a total aura cost equal to or less than this beastie's total aura cost and put it into the arena under your control. Okay, I don't have Shadow People, but Shadow People is a spirit, right? 3 drop, 2 dark, 1 colorless, 30 LP or 50. I'm not quite sure. Let's see, is the Shadow People in here? Sorry, I'm like in between moving, so I don't have a lot of access to things right now. Shadow People is in here. Shadow People, it's 50, okay. And it is a spirit, has a spirit trait. We have to read off his effect. When in play, any caster, basically if they acknowledge Shadow People, they lose 20 LP. Okay, during your turn, you may destroy Shadow People and place it into limbo. Select another beastie from your limbo with a total aura cost equal to or less than this beastie's total aura cost and put it into the arena under your control, fatigued. So it says that same line, right? And select another beastie. It just destroys itself, and these 2 fatigue themselves. Okay? So, but it's place it in limbo to select another beastie from your limbo with a total aura cost equal to or less than this beastie's total aura cost and put it into the arena under your control. Alright. That's what Bat Squatch and Bunnyman said. And then Shadow People says, fatigued. Alright? So now that we got that explanation out of the way, if it works like this, it might need an errata, or this is something that's been in our face the whole time. So when a card normally leaves from one area to another area, like say if the card is in the arena, right, and then it gets bounced back to your hand, it's considered a different beastie now when you put it back down, unless it goes by name, unless a card does a restriction by name. So Bunnyman and Bat Squatch don't say except their names, you know? So if you have a Bat Squatch in Limbo, which I've already done this in tournament, you can tag like at Cardboardia, not at Caster's Cup. I didn't think it would work like that, and then as I kept doing stuff, I was like, oh man, this technically does it. Which, if they didn't kill my Bat Squatch, I'd just tag out my Bat Squatch for a different Bat Squatch, and then it would be full LP. So it basically had the regeneration trait, which was pretty cool. So the thing about that, though, is, so you can tag, what I'm talking about then, right, is you can go Bat Squatch into Bat Squatch, into the Bat Squatch that you just played that Bat Squatch into that Bat Squatch, into that Bat Squatch, into the other Bat Squatch, into another Bat Squatch, one more Bat Squatch, we're not done summoning Bat Squatch, another Bat Squatch, and then it's just, I'm gonna summon Bat Squatch until there's enough zombie tokens where I can tab this and win the game. Is that wrong? Am I wrong here? Is this better than Gassy? Right? Because when you think about it, you just need one bunny man at the Limbo. You need one bunny man on the board, and then you just need to play this and lightning in a bottle it. So if, like, which, right, when you look at it at this point, and you're like, okay, well, if that's true, there actually is a lot of things to stop this. You can, like, kill the bunny man, kill the priestess. You know, if they get cards in their hand, you send them to Limbo. You can paralyze the swamp priestess. You can banish it. You can reflection to kill them. So there is like a lot of things, even if, like, right, even if this does this where it's like I summon infinite bunny men and then I tap my swamp priestess and kill your ass. Kill your ass. Yeah, so even if I do set all that up, you can just paralyze it, remove the traits, or if you're playing Weeping Black Angel, just go in for the kill that way, hopefully. Well, yeah, you definitely would. It would just kill it. So, yeah, even if it did work like that, it's, like, broken, but it's niche-y. And there's nothing saying you can't. So, let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Also, you can use the spear finger to discard the Bat Squatch or Bunny Man from your hand. But I like using it to just go into Frog. So you have plays while you're waiting to... Because you still have to get the Priestess, the Swamp Priestess. It's not gonna, unless you index. So... But this helps with the combo too, because you can send the card from your deck to your chapter to your Limbo. Good card. I already brought up a combo about it earlier. But that was just something I didn't quite understand. So this should be the real way to play Dark, then? Because if this is an OTK, that, it requires less cards, I would say. It technically requires 4 aura, right? 4 aura, and, what, 4 aura, 2 lightning in a bottle. It depends. It depends, because there's so many situations. But I'm talking about, you can still drop this card with the Cryptid Nation promo. So, and then it'll only cost 2. So you can do it even earlier. I don't know. It seems good. Let me know what you guys think. Came back on to ramble right now, but Shadow People obviously says bring it in fatigued, where Bunnyman and Bad Squatch don't. So you should be able to loop them unless they say something to where you can't, like, maybe it's once per turn you can grab a card with the same name. Because then you can go Bat Squatch, Bunnyman, stuff like that. Bat Squatch, Shadow People. Because eventually the idea should be that you just drop a bunch of tokens just like how you can in Schmooze, and then you poke away, or you don't, and then you drop this and just pow. Pow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting you guys this deck. I'll be getting some gameplay today. I wasn't able to go to Carbordia, so I'm actually behind where I want to be in gameplay, because I was planning on playing the Gassy Lightning deck there and possibly getting footage there, but I always can't get footage there. But I would have been able to do the sky thing, the bird's eye view there easier, because I don't need a bunch of space. I can just use my phone and my tripod claw thing, this thing. You can kind of see it, which it just slides in and I can, like, boom. That's usually how I do my stuff. But I just have no storage on my phone, so I was going to do it live. Oh, which brings me to that point. Sheesh, I guess I do have more to say. Thank you guys so much if you guys are still watching. I appreciate your continued support. It's the best, honestly. Appreciate it so much. So, today, around 4 California time, Western time, something like that. I don't know. Can't think of it right now what it's called. But today, around 4, I'll be live streaming some games. So if you're interested in watching that and letting me know, and maybe we might have a person kind of communicate to the players what's going on in the live stream and stuff like that. So looking forward to testing that out, seeing how it goes. So remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see that. See some more deck profiles, some more gameplay. Hopefully we can get some casters of the roundtable up pretty soon here. And I'm out for real this time. Peace.